Well, good morning, fellow collectors, and welcome to the Monday Morning Brief for November 16th. Our top headline, a registered 1967 cover from Qatar fetches almost $1,200 in a recent online auction. They say that sometimes the history behind the news can be as fascinating as the news itself. In late October, the colorful registered cover, pictured over my right shoulder, sold on eBay for just shy of $1,200. It's franked with a complete set of 12 of the shiny gold Sheikh Ahmad stamps that the tiny Middle East nation of Qatar issued in 1966. These eye-catching stamps were issued at a time when both Qatar and, as it turns out, the American Philatelic Society were taking deliberate steps to shield stamp collectors from so-called speculative issues that were being churned out by pejoratively named sand dune countries at the time. The Qatari Postal Administration set up what it called a Philatelic Post Office Agency to ensure that collectors would have easy access to its stamps. Meanwhile, the APS had set up its controversial Black Blot program, which aimed to warn APS members about stamps that society officials determined had, among several other criteria, no direct relationship to the issuing country. Black Blot faded from view in the late 1970s, but its effects are still being felt today. Our story about the Qatar cover has the details. In other news, Upright Jenny Invert pane number 27 surfaces in Maine. Linn's associate editor, Michael Bodke, reports that the 27th pane of Upright Jenny Invert stamps was purchased from a post office in a small town in Maine. The lucky finder is Robert Cezak, shown here with his Upright Jenny pane. Cezak is the proprietor of Rebooks in Waterville, Maine. He buys all of his stamps locally, Cezak told Linn Stamp News. His pane of the upright variety was among a purchase of 25 panes he made in mid-September. Cezak's purchase of a pane from a small-town post office is good news for collectors who voiced concerns over the Postal Service's ostensibly random distribution plan that sent 70 of the 100 upright panes to the top 50 markets based on total stamp sales. The other 30 were sent to Stamp Fulfillment Services in Kansas City, Missouri. For Linn Stamp News and the Scott Catalogs, I'm Chad Snee. Here's hoping you have a fantastic week enjoying our wonderful hobby. Cheers.